navigator said to the engineer,
I think our radio's dead.
I can hear, but I can't send, and there's bad weather up ahead. The pilot said to the co-pilot,
All right, engine start.
but if we can make it over these mountains, perhaps I can set her down. All my children of the sun. 500 miles from nowhere, we belly landed on a river. We bid a quick goodbye to that ship of silver. 25 piled out the window, 20 reached the shore. We turned to see our metal birds sink, to rise no more. All my children of the sun. We found some floating logs, we found some sharp stones. We cut some vines and made a raft. It was our only hope. The navigator said he thought there was a town somewhere downstream. So now each man tried his best. All except one young guy who kept arguing with the navigator. He said he read about a waterfall we would come to sooner or later. At a river's bend, he persuaded us to bring our raft to beach. But a search party found the river smooth as far as I could reach. All my children of the sun. Once again he persuaded us to stop. We cursed at the delay. Once again we found the river flowing on the same old way. We said, shut up, you're arguing, you give us all the pain. Why don't you pitch in and do your part and be constructive for a change? All my children of the sun. Still, Egghead kept on talking in the same long-winded way. We said, if you won't paddle, get the hell out of our way. We told him to go sit far back at the stern. Then we strained a paddle harder, and then the river made a turn. All my children of the sun. One paddler heard a sound of tapping, and what he saw when he returned was Egghead with a sharp stone cutting the vines that bound the stern. With a cry of rage, the paddler leaped up to his feet. He swung his long pole, knocked Egghead into the deep. But now the logs were splaying out, the raft had come unbound. Like mad we paddled for the shore before we all would drown. All my children of the sun. A search party went out to find more vines to tie the raft up tight. In 20 minutes they returned, their faces pale with fright. They said a quarter mile down the river,
We found a waterfall.
It's over 100 feet in height.
It would have killed us all.
All my children of the sun. And that is why on the banks of a far-off wilderness stream, which none of us will ever see again, there stands a cross for someone hardly older than a boy who we thought was only trying to destroy all my children of the sun.